Way back 2002, nagsimula po ako magtrabaho bilang Sangguniang Kabataan Federation President. Marami po dito, mas nauna pa po sa akin na lingkod bayan. Marami po umaalis, tapos bumabalik. Pero meron din po yung umaalis at nawawala. Noon, batang-bata pa po ako. Sexy, hanggang ngayon naman pa rin po. Overflowing na nga po eh. Siyempre dati, hindi pa po uso ang ribbon, kulot po yung buhok ko. Pero pagbigyan nyo na po, ipinaglaban ko po na may straight ito. At sa paglipas po ng mga panahon, sa mga nakasama ko po dito, sa loob po ng 14 na taon, sabay-sabay po tayo na humarap sa iba't ibang challenges, iba't ibang changes sa syudad ng Alaminos o dito na lamang po sa Sanggunian. Actually, sabi ko nga po kanina, doon sa ating awarding ceremony, sa 14 po na taon ng aking paninilbihan bilang konsihal, 3 mayor po ang aking pinagsilbihan kasama ninyo. Mayor Dong Fontelera, Mayor Nani Braganza, at Mayor Arthur Celeste. May kanya-kanya po silang style ng kanilang paglilingkod na sabay-sabay po natin na sinabayan. 4 na Vice Mayor, ang aking pong ama na si Busyong Humilde, Vice Mayor Cesar Manzano, Vice Mayor Earl James Aquino, at syempre, ang ating pong Vice Mayor Anton Perez. Lahat po tayo nag-adjust sa tuwing nag-iiba po yung ating naging head. Pero, alam ko na pare-parehas po tayo na hindi po natin ginamit yon upang maging hadlang na gampanan yung ating trabaho. Siyempre, sa mga kasama ko po dito sa Sanggunian, si Tita Fina, na isa sa pinakamatagal na aking nakatrabaho, Kuya Jojo, Ate Carol, Tito Van, Councilor De Leon, at sa iba pa. Yung iba, pwedeng nasa private life na sa susunod na mga araw. Yung iba, nandito pa rin. Sana po, pagpatuloy natin ang pagtatrabaho para po sa ating mga kababayan. Alam ko, magagaling pong pumili ang ating mga kababayan nang inilalagay po nila sa posisyon. Kaya nga nung ako po ay umaharap sa challenges ng eleksyon at nagkakaroon ng pagkakataon na makapagsilbi sa loob ng 14 na taon, syempre ginalingan ko din po. Sinipagan para po sa ating mga kababayan. We may have differences noon at ngayon, pero sigurado po ako, iisa lamang po ang pinagkapareho natin. Yun po ay para sa kapakanan ng ating mga kababayan at para po sa patuloy na pag-unlad ng syudad ng Alaminos. Sabi nga po sa mission ng ating pong syudad, ang isa daw pong public servant must be, or let's just say, sabi po doon, we are the integrator of development initiative and provider of opportunities to our constituents. At bilang isang kawani po ng gobyerno, sana po lagi po itong nakatatak sa ating puso at isipan, kahit sino pa man po ang ating makakatrabaho dito po sa syudad ng Alaminos. Sa akin pong mga kapwa, lingkod bayan at politicians, alam ko po na madalas nahahati po tayo sa ating pong pagkakaiba-iba ng paniniwala. Pero naniniwala po ako na sa pagkakaisa at pagiging together po natin para po sa concern ng ating mga kababayan. Nakikita ko po, malayo po ang mararating ng syudad ng Alaminos. Sa inyo pong lahat, maraming salamat po sa 14 na taon na katrabaho po kayo. Sa lahat po ng may pinakamababang posisyon at may nasa pinakamataas na posisyon, tayo po sana ay patuloy na magtrabaho para po sa syudad ng Alaminos. At kahit po every 3 years, humaharap po tayo sa challenges ng halalan at nagkakaroon ng ating pong mga bagong elected official, lagi po nating tatandaan na ang politika po ay tuwing eleksyon lamang at tayo po ay public servant pagkatapos po ng panahon na ito. At syempre, sa pagtatapos, katulad po ng sinabi ko kanina, hindi po ako mag-goodbye. Nandito lamang po ako. Maaring lilipat po ng opisina at hindi po ninyo madalas makita dito sa Sangguniang Panglungsod Office. Bumibisita sa iba't ibang bayan ng Primero Distrito at iba't ibang institusyon dito po sa ating probinsya. Lagi niyo pong tatandaan, sa araw-araw po na yon, umuwi po ako sa syudad ng Alaminos, kasama po ninyo, gabi-gabi. And again, makakaasa po kayo, kasama po ninyo ako para sa pag-unlad ng syudad ng Alaminos. Muli, ako po si Orange Humilde Versosa, mula po sa Barangay Pugo, Alaminos City, Pangasinan. Kasama po ninyo, kasangga po ninyo para sa maunlad na syudad na Alaminos. Maraming salamat po sa inyo sa napakahabang panahon ng experience na binigay nyo sa akin. Kayo po yung nag-mold sa akin para maging isang tunay na mambabatas at makakaasa po kayo na above all, kapakanan po ng ating mga kababayan, idadalhin ko po sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan. Maraming salamat.
Thank you very much, Councilor Marjorie Orange Humilde Versosa, Board Member-elect. Palakpakan po natin. Indeed, maswerte ang Alaminos sa iyo at marami rin mong salamat sa lahat na naiambag mo sa ating lungsod. Dati nga, sabi mo SK, ngayon ay board member na, nag-asawa na rin, nagkaanak na rin, di ba? Pero sexy pa rin, di ba? So again, Councilor, Board Member-elect Marjorie Orange Humilde Versosa. Palakpakan po. Any other privileges? I would like to recognize our Majority Floor Leader, Councilor Rufina J. Gabriel. Palakpakan po.
Magandang umaga sa ating lahat muli. Ako nahihirapan ako kasi magtagalog eh. Ito, yung sinabi ni Orange, 14 years siya. O 15 years. Naiiyak ako kanina doon pero pinigilan ko, maraming tao eh. Dito na lang ako iiyak. Alam niyo naman siguro, si Councilor Fina, ang nanay niyo, ang kapatid niyo, walang may ading sa akin dito, si Manong Lito lang. Pero andyan pa rin ako, sana ang mga papayo ko lang sa ating mga kaupong muli at uupo pa rin konsehal. Sana gampanan natin yung ating mga tungkulin bilang public servant. Tungkulin din natin yung kasi namumroblema si Lucy. Sana kung meron mang committee hearing sa Sangguniang Panlalawigan, sana huwag naman kayong matigas ang ulo. Hindi kayo kumpleto. kawawa din ang syudad ng Alaminos, kawawa si Vice Mayor, kawawa si Ma'am Luz. Siya na mong problema. Wala na magagalit sa inyo. Sa inyo na sabi nga ni Mayor may sama ng loob. Alam ko meron din mga sama ng loob dito sa atin. Pero siguro mas marami naman walang sama ng loob sa akin dito dahil mga ading ko na kayo. Nakisama naman ako sa inyo. Maraming salamat sa inyo. Naging kapamilya tayo, naging kapuso, naging kapatid. Parang channel yun, ano? Nakasama ko si Ores, na-SK siya. Ang sinabi niya na 4 na mayor ang pinagsilbihan niya. 4 na mayor din ang pinagsilbihan ko. Alam ko, kahit sinong mayor dyan, wala silang masasabi sa akin. Kahit vice mayor man, wala silang masasabi sa akin. Andyan ako, ginagawa ko ang tungkulin ko. Sana, andyan, mag-iisang pamilya tayo, magmahalan tayo. Siyempre, andyan ang mayroong sama ng loob, yung mga kapwa nyo, kapwa namin. Pero, andyan pa rin, iisa lang ang pinag-iikutan natin dito. Dito, pasalamat kayo kay Vice Mayor Anton, hindi siya masyadong stricto. Kahit andyan pa rin ang pagka-stricto, pero kapatid pa rin ang turing sa inyo. Sama-sama magtrabaho ng with harmony. Although andyan ang pagka-supladita ko, pero mas matindi naman ang pagka-approachable ko, di ba? Pagkalambing ko, andyan kasi ako ang nanay nyo. Andyan ang pagalitan ko kayo, andyan ang nasasabi nyo naman siguro lahat ang mga gusto nyo sa akin. Pwede nyo akong utusan. Pwede na rin siguro akong utusan dahil job order ako niyo. Hindi, ang pasalamat lang ako talaga sa inyo lahat na pinakita nyo maganda sa akin. At itong samahan natin, karamihan sa inyo, kunti na lang yata yung nag-start na kasama ko sila 2001 hanggang 2019. So 15 years din ako na naglingkod, kasama ninyo dito sa Sangguniang Panlungsod. Ako hindi ko masasabi kung babalik pa ako, hindi, kasi matanda na rin ako. Pero 80% na hindi na siguro ako babalik na maglingkod dito sa syudad ng Alaminos. Oo nga, kasi matanda na rin ako. Mag-enjoy na lang ako sa buhay. Salamat, Vice Mayor, salamat. Sa Councilor, salamat. Los, andyan pa rin ako sa'yo. Text mo lang ako. Text mo lang ako. Kayo, andito, mga empleyado, salamat sa inyo lahat. Na binigay nyo, na serbisyo rin sa amin, sa akin. Paglilingkod ko sa inyo, paglilingkod ko rin sa inyo. Maraming salamat sa inyo lahat.
Maraming salamat po, our Majority Floor Leader, Councilor Rufina J. Gabriel. Palakpakan po natin. Napakaswerte mo na ilan sa atin na nakasama po kayo dito po sa Sangguniang. Hindi lamang kayo mahal ng ating kapwa councilors, kung hindi lahat po ng empleyado dito at ni Ma'am Luz. Diba? So, thank you po sa lahat po ng lessons at huwag po kayo mag-alala, medyo susunod na rin po yung ating mga konsehal sa mga bilin po ninyong mag-attend at magsipag. Thank you very much po, Tita Tina. Palakpakan natin si Councilor. We would also like to give the floor to Councilor Rani S. Pereo. Palakpakan po natin.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Taga-legislative. Una po, nandito po yung masipag na sekretary natin, si Madam Luz. lalong-lalo na po ang ating masipag na Vice Mayor na si Anton Perez na napakabait, napakasipag talaga. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Nandito po yung ang inyong anak, inyong kapatid, yung mga na trabaho, legislative. Magpapa-jollibee ako ngayon. Salamat po sa ating pagsasama dito sa legislative. Kung minsan makulit ako, kung minsan wala ako, minsan ako dahil marami po akong trabaho talaga. Kaya huwag kayong mag-alala dahil nandito naman si Mrs. ko na papalit. Mas magaling sa akin yun. Mas garanti yun na mag-blow out. Takon pala sa Friday. Punta po kayo dun sa convention center at galing ko na rin yung kanto. Ilang lechon, yung mga nanalo, magbibigay kayo ng tag-isang lechon para may papakain tayo dun sa legislative. Councilor Rubel, marami kang baboy. Pupuntahan na kita ngayon para masaya naman ang pagsasama natin dito sa legislative. Lahat po, magkakaisa po tayo. Huwag po tayong magkain ng galit ng isip kung ano-ano man dyan. Magkakaibigan po tayo. Magkakabayad tayo dito sa syudad ng Alamino. Kung swerte natin, nandito yung board member natin na si Orange Umilti na napakaganda, napakamabait na council board member na ngayon. Tapakan natin. Yun lang po ang masasabi ko. Ito, magbibigay po ako ng pambili ng Jollibee ngayon para sa tayo. Salamat at magandang umaga po sa atin.
Maraming salamat, Councilor Rani De Leon. Palakpakan po natin. Salamat sa inyong generosity at sa inyong kasipagan na lagi niyo hong tinutulungan at binibigyan ng merienda ang Sangguniang. Salamat po. Maraming salamat po, Councilor Rani De Leon. Okay, last but not the least, palakpakan po natin Councilor Perlito Rapago. Palakpakan po natin. Any second? Order, please. We ask for order in the floor. We'd like to recognize Councilor Perlito Rapago. Palakpakan po natin.
Magandang umaga po sa ating lahat. Dumating na ang pagkakataon na kami po ay magtatapos na sa aming panunungkulan. Ako bilang isang city councilor dito sa ating siyudad ng Manila. Ako po ay namimiss ko po ang ganitong sitwasyon katulad ng itong regular session na nagaganap tuwing araw ng Lunes. At namimiss ko na rin po. Ayong, kumbaga, yung naka-assign sa akin. Na kumbaga, tapos na sila. Ako po ang nag-adjourn para matapos na ang ating negotiation. Alam niyo, sa tagal ng panunungkulan ko rito na 6 na taon, kumbaga matagal, pero kahit sila ang pinakamatagal, samantalang ako ang pinakaiksi. Bagamat, binabigyan ako ng pagkakataon ng manungkulan sa 6 na taon na yan. Ako'y natutuwa at nasubukan kong maglingkod sa ating mga kababayan at sa ating siyudad ng Manila. Sana nga, ito mga kasamahan ko ngayon na hindi pa nag-graduate at mga bagong papasok na konsyales dito sa ating siyudad ng Manila. Sana nga, ipagpatuloy nila ang magandang at hikayat ng ating Sangguniang Palunsod. At sa ating mahal na City Vice Mayor, maraming salamat sa ating mga sa inyong pagpipili patnupay sa sanggunian. Sa inyong lahat, mga kasamahan ko, dito sa legislative, maraming salamat din. Maraming salamat po.
Maraming salamat, Councilor Freddy Turabago. Palakpakan po natin. Salamat sa inyong sakripisyo at lahat ng tulong sa legislative. At sana po lahat po ng outgoing officials ay kapag may event po ang legislative, lagi po kayong imbitado at lalo na po itong darating na Pasko, sana makapunta po kayo. Magdala rin po kayo ng lechon. So, Councilor Orange, Councilor Rani, Tita Tina, Councilor Tina, Councilor Freddy Turabago. Sa ngalan po ng Legislative Department, happy graduation po sa inyong lahat at mabuhay po kayo. Nandito rin kami para po kasama po ninyo. Salamat po.
Maraming salamat.
Okay, Madam Secretary. Councilor Provident ay privilege. Madam Secretary.
Now proceed to the communications received. Under the item, we have the review barangay budgets of the following barangays. Barangay Kayukay, Muna, Alos, Amanjego, Amangbangan, Balaubong, Balayang, Barayadaan, Bisokol, Bulanay, Buad, Luca, Pandan, San Jose, San Roque, Tanaytay, for their supplement, two annual budgets and supplemental budgets number 1.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I request for scheduling of committee hearing on
program ko kayo doon sa ikawayan nito. KTM, pero kung earlier
8:30 on Wednesday. That will be June
5.
June 26 at 8:30 in the morning.
Councilor Cirilo Doc, the Chairman of Finance, moves to schedule the said measure for committee hearing on June 26, Wednesday, 8:30 in the morning. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Rani De Leon. So the committee hearing is set on June 26, Wednesday, 8:30 in the morning. Madam Secretary, please kindly inform the 16 barangays for the barangay budget hearing. Next item.
We proceed to the committee reports. The first one is the joint committee report from the public hearing held on June 14 regarding the ordinance creating the City Youth Development Council of Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the public hearing was conducted on June 24, 2019. Present were officers and members of the Sangguniang Kabataan of the different barangays, the DIL representative and the AYDO representative, Ms. Irene German. Ms. German reiterated that there is a need for every AYDC to be registered in the Youth Organization Registration Program in order for the latter to allocate funds for its operation and to enact an ordinance creating the CYDC in the city of Alaminos. An attendee inquired about the requirements of registering every YDC. Though not in her possession, the representative answered that there are requirements provided. Well, after the hearing, the documentary requirements were handed over to the Committee for Registration of every YDC, namely official receipt, directory of officers and advisors, list of members in good standing, copy of constitution and bylaws, which should indicate the age and scope of members, endorsement of certification from appropriate authority. One of the centers of discussion was all about the funding requirement of the proposed ordinance. Section 5 of the proposed measure says that the funds for the creation of CYDC is chargeable against the city coffer, particularly the office of the city mayor. A representative from the SP Research Division has invited the attention of the committee about the possibility that the fund intended for the ordinance might not be consistent with Section 336 of the Local Government Code of 1991 on juggling of funds. The latter prohibits the transfer of appropriation from one item to another, even the ordinance, and that even assuming that the city mayor or the Sangguniang are authorized to augment any item in the approved budget from savings in other items, same must be within the same expense class. The committee, however, will source out other funds from the office of the city mayor to charge the same. Say, for example, those funds that fall under development or council funds of the city mayor. In view of the foregoing state findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of this committee report and the same be elevated in the business of the day.
It has been moved by Councilor Sirida Radok. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Ranoy, Councilor Rapogo, and Councilor Abron G. Bagay for the adoption of this committee report and the business, the same be elevated to the business of the day for deliberation. Any objection, amendment, discussion? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and the item be included to our business of the day for deliberation. Next item.
Joint committee report from the hearing held on June 14th regarding the Barangay Ordinance Number 2019-01 of Barangay Santa Maria entitled Ang Kautusan ng Barangay na nag-aatas at pinagbabawal sa sinumang mamamayan, may-ari ng tahanan, mga establishmento, pagpubliko at pribado na manguha, maminsala, magnakaw at magbenta ng labong sa gilid ng daang pambarangay, pampubliko at pampribadong pag-aari sa Barangay Santa Maria, Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I will read the committee report on behalf of our colleague, Rosilo de Castro. The committee hearing was conducted on June 14, 2019, present to the proponent members of the Barangay Council of Santa Maria. Barangay Kakawal Jimmy O'Hinis has moved for the withdrawal of the proposed ordinance of Barangay Santa Maria, Alaminos City, as we did not realize in the course of the discussion that there are important matters that need to be corrected or reconciled in the proposed measure, since the title and some of its provisions were incompatible with each other. Another reason for its withdrawal was that were suggestions made during the hearing that has to be incorporated in the proposed ordinance in order that the real purpose of the intent of it may be truly reflected in the ordinance itself. In view of the above stated findings, the committee hereby moves for the adoption of its committee report and that the opposite proposed barangay ordinance be remanded to the proponent council in Barangay Santa Maria.
That's been moved by Councilor Sirida Radok. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Ranoy for the adoption of this committee report and the said proposed ordinance is hereby remanded to the proponent. Delete natin. And the said item is deleted in our agenda, in our calendar of business. Any objection? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and the said item be remanded to the proponent at the same time deleted in our calendar of business. Next item,
Joint committee report from the hearing held on June 17 regarding the resolution authorizing City Mayor Arthur F. Celeste to cause the revocation of the deed of donation inter vivos previously executed in favor of the Philippine Coast Guard in view of change in the nature and identity of the real property donated.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, the committee hearing was conducted on June 17, 2019. Present to have the representatives from the Coast Guard and Ms. Cis Marina Tirado from the Assessor's Office and Engineer Ruel Camba from Engineering Office. During the hearing, the committee has stressed that the deed of donation might result into double donation if the previous donation is not revoked, since the city intends to donate a lot for the Coast Guard near the lot previously donated to them. Mrs. Tirado inquired from the representatives of the Coast Guard if they are no longer interested to use the lot previously donated to them. However, the latter by their gesture and silence could not really answer such query. Hence, the committee has requested the Office of the Coast Guard through the representative to submit a manifestation to be signed by the authorized officer stating therein that they no longer use the lot donated, and state also that the reason for the previous donation is no longer exists. such manifestation may serve as basis for this body to execute the deed of donation. In view of the foregoing findings, the committee hereby moves for reduction of its committee report and that the matter be held for the meantime awaiting the requested manifestation.
It has been moved by Councilor Cirilo Doc, duly seconded by Councilor Rapago for the adoption of this committee report. The said item be deferred awaiting the requested manifestation from the Office of the Coast Guard. Any objection? Seconded by Councilor Rapago. Any more amendments? Hearing none. The said committee report is hereby adopted. The said measure is deferred pending the manifestation, the requested manifestation of the Office of the Coast Guard.
Next item is the joint committee report from the dialogue held on June 20 regarding the complaint against Tobera Medical Clinic and Caba Sari-Sari Store for constructing or establishing their business structures along the line canals.
So, yes, Mr. Chairman, the dialogue was conducted on June 20, 2019. Present were Barangay Council of San Vicente, Barangay Council of Tanaytay, Engineer Roberto Mendoza of DPWH, and representative from Tobera Medical Clinic, the zoning officer, Engineer Roland Sanchez of City Engineering Office. Barangay Captain Soriano recalled that during the previous years, where no establishments were constructed, the area along LTO is a non-flooded area. She added that although drainage was constructed therein, the waters cannot just flow following its natural course because it is blocked with silt and other objects. With this, the committee advised all concerned council to require their respective constituents to clean their canals, including the respective surroundings, to avoid such scenario. It was mentioned in the course of the meeting that the flow of water did not follow the drainage, instead it flows underneath, and that the box culvert built is not sufficient considering its size. The parties invited were all agreed for any remedies that was made the flow of water continued within the premises as but not limited to the construction of permanent drainage or enlarge its box culvert. Upon request, the committee scheduled a site visit on July 25 at 8:30 in the morning with all the concerned barangay councils of Tanaytay and San Vicente, purposely to have a closer look and make an appropriate assessment on the matter. In view of the above state findings, this committee moves for the adoption of this committee report and hereby request this body to conduct a site visit on the area on July 25, 2019 at 8:30 in the morning.
Okay, it has been moved by Councilor Cirilo Doc, duly seconded by Councilor Rapago and Councilor De Leon and Councilor Ranoy and Councilor Bakay for the adoption of this committee report, and that the measure be held will be visited, the site visit on the area on July 25, 8:30 in the morning. Maybe please also request na sumama na yung engineering sa yung GSO para isahan na. Any objection, amendment, discussion? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted and the site visit is set on July 25, 8:30 in the morning. Next item.
Joint committee report from the dialogue held on June 20 regarding the flooding at Barangay Lucap, City.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, in the absence of the good counsel from Lucap, I will read the committee report on his behalf. The dialogue was conducted on June 20, 2019 at the SP Hall. Present were the zoning officer, Engineer Roland Sanchez from Engineering Office, Engineer Roberto Mendoza from DPWH and the Barangay Council of Lucap. During the dialogue, the Barangay Council of Lucap has informed this committee that Lucap Road is now flooded brought by continuous heavy rains and that it cannot flow leading to its natural course due to an unfinished canal lining constructed by the DPWH as per inspection conducted by the City Engineering Office. The latter alleged that the line canal was constructed without survey. It was suggested that the old canal shall be removed and make wider the soonest, and the reconing point would be from RBR building down to Sitio Recodo and Inantuana. The Barangay Council of Lucap likewise requested Engineer Mendoza of DPWH for the availability of the latest equipment to be used for the immediate excavation of the canal so as to avoid further flooding in that place and nearby places. Before going this committee, here there was for the adoption of its committee report.
Ano yung action natin? Magde-record ba tayo? Hindi na. Magsusulat po ba tayo? Or will we write a letter? O papadala na yung equipment niya? Share rules for a 1 minute recess. Ano ba gano'n na tayo?
Gagawa na lang tayo sulat, parang may request na parang lookup sa DPP Bridges.
Okay.
Bawak na lang natin.
Sulat na lang.
Wala.
Letter.
Based on this, based on the agreement of
Formal letter na lang. Hindi na tayo na resolution. So we'll now resume our session. So,
Yeah, on the mission, Mr. Chairman, it was agreed that the follow-up letter may be sent by Sangguniang to the DPWH. As I understand, there already is a letter from the Lookup Barangay Council requesting for the DPWH to make the necessary remedy to avoid flooding in Lookup.
okay. It has been moved by Councilor Serino Radok, seconded by Councilor Ranoy for the adoption of this committee report. And as an action that we, the Sangguniang Committee or Sangguniang? The Sangguniang would write a formal letter to the DPWH to follow up the said request of Barangay Lookup. Any objection? Amendment, discussion? Hearing none, the said committee report is hereby adopted. And as an action that the Sangguniang would write a formal letter to follow up the request of Barangay Lookup regarding flooding. Letter to DPWH. So ordered. Next item.
Now proceed to the business of the day. The first the only item under the business of the day is the third and final reading of the ordinance providing for the centralization of scheduling of trips of all motorboats ferrying passengers to the Hundred Islands National Park, Alaminos City, Pangasinan, and regulating acts and providing penalties for violations thereof.
Councilor Season, statement.
Yes, Mr. Chair, since I'm not pinapakalisan regarding sa ordinance, I move for another third and final reading.
I-amend pa ba? Kung amend, second reading.
Hindi, may ano na po, may mga ayusin.
Pwede naman? Kasi pag tayo hindi na pwede palitan. Kumbaga, formality.
Babalik din yung ano din yung nakuha.
Kung yun yung third family.
1 minute recess.
The chair rules for a 2-minute recess. We off the record. So we can
Pinaka-extend pa yung
resume our session. So the chairman and Toribio moves to move the said item regarding the centralization and of scheduling of trips of all motorboats so and so to another third and final reading. Yeah. In our next regular session.
May I know the reason?
And
Considering that the calendar for today's session has been approved by the August body, may we know the reason for the motion for the prayer or seeking of the third and final reading, rather third and final reading?
Yes, Mr. Chair, para sa reason, actually may mga kinakausap pa kasi kami regarding sa ano, dahil hindi kasama dun sa ordinance yung
Off the record, alam mo kasi may nakikita kung mali talaga yung problem. Aralin nyo lang.
off the record.
well, So we will now resume our session. And then the regular time again. Councilor,
Okay, Mr. Chair, since may mga kailangan pang ayusin dito sa ordinance, I move that the calendar is for another second reading.
okay. Due to other concerns regarding the said ordinance, the chair moves to schedule the said measure to back to second reading to integrate all the suggestions and comments for the betterment of the system of the motorboat associations. Any second? Seconded by Councilor Radok. Any objection? Hearing none, the said measure is scheduled for back to second reading to integrate the comments for the betterment of the motorboat associations. So ordered. Kailan secondary, next regular session ba? In our next regular session. Second reading. Next item.
Next item is the ordinance creating the City Youth Development Council of Alaminos City, Pangasinan.
Yes, Chairman.
Who's the proponent? Sino yung proponent ito?
Iski, wala.
Antayin na rin natin.
Sige, reading na lang.
Oo.
Iski na, sige ba? Hindi.
Pwede. Kasi parang ano ba ito, may patakulan. Wala yung members. Wala yung members. So since the chairman is, the proponent is not around, maybe is there a motion to defer the said item to the next regular session?
I move that we defer action of the mission, Mr. Chairman.
It's been moved by Councilor Sirido Rodok, duly seconded by Councilor, any second? Seconded by Councilor Apollonia G. Bakay, that we defer the said measure to our next regular session. Any objections? Amendment, discussion, hearing none, the said measure is deferred to our next regular session. Next item.
I go to the announcement and reminders. Please be informed po na ang transition or turnover program, which is the DILG mandate of our local government unit, will be on June 26, Wednesday at 10 o'clock in the morning sa Ikawayan Factory. Lahat po ng SB members are invited to join the transition or turnover program.
Bulan na?
Wednesday?
Sa bulan na?
Tangkaran, sir. Ikawayan Factory, 10 o'clock in the morning, June 26.
Yung second reading sa next, o defer lang natin? Defer lang. Siya lang mag-motion kung ano. Next item, any other business? Wala na ba? Any announcements? 26 sa Takara.
10 o'clock, sir. Ikaw ay sa Factory para transition turnover.
Sa Dimo yun.
Ay, sa Dimo.
Any other side business? Announcements? Ready na ako Jollibee? Councilor Perlito Rabago is recognized.
If there are no more agenda to discuss, Mr. Chairman, I move for the adjournment of our annual session.
It was moved by Councilor Perlito Rabago, duly seconded by Councilor